and you can combine that already with the Morph panel control. So you can combine once you have already find which part of the reel you would like to highlight, just use the splice and move that which part of the piece you would like to highlight. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Baseput. Today I would like to talk about the Make Noise Morphagene, and I'm not going to talk about the whole feature. That, however, there are so many demos on YouTube that you can find in depth about the Morphagene, but I would like to talk about from my point of view about how I use that in my system and how I use that with the combination of the acoustic instrument, and how do I fit the composition into my the Morphagene to my composition. So let's dive in, and here's the Morphagene. Yep, so in here I have my sample bass from the Javanese vocal, and you can hear it. This is the volume knob. This is a normal playback. As you can see here, there's a green color here. Indicates that it plays on the normal speed. And I would like to talk about the three knobs that I would like to use in my composition, really important. That's the gene size panel control, the morph panel control, and the slide panel control, which is really important for my composition, how to use the Morphagene. You can see here, it's a tiny pieces of the gene become shorter and shorter and gone. And I always use that between 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock, or maybe around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And the second one is the morph panel control. And I use this feature I set this feature to an octave and also the harmonics. And use the gene size panel control a little bit around 11. You can hear already the effects of the gene size panel control. And if I would like to use that and move into other section, I use the slide panel control to move to the other section of the vocal. And if I would like to go back, just move this morph panel control around 9 or 10 o'clock. And you can find which part of the song or maybe of the piece would like to highlight in this composition. Use the slide panel control. So that's basically how I use the Morphagene with the three knobs: only gene size panel control, morph panel control, and slide panel control. And if I would like to use that more experimental, I use just the splice. Don't forget to turn your splice knob into counterclockwise maximum, and use the splice button here to where you want to cut your reel. and you have that already here when you turn that. It's just second splice. It's very short. And you can combine that already with the Morph panel control. So you can combine once you have already find which part of the reel you would like to highlight, just splice, use the splice and move that which part of the piece you would like to highlight. It's really useful when you're for example, if you have live recording into the Morphagene and you have to cut which part of the song or the piece you would like to highlight, just use the splice button. And experiment with the gene size panel control to make it more shorter. And add more reverb or delay to make it more ambient thingy. And last but not least, you can also use this to lower the tone of the reel. To make it more drone or and it has a very good sound of low sounds here. And once you go to the left of the section of the reel here, you can find it being reversed. And don't forget to experiment with the gene size panel control as well. You can find the unpredictable composition with this one, so it's really worth that you can only explore these three knobs at the moment. So that's why I find it really useful. So I haven't used CV or anything into the slide inputs and everything. Just use this stereo out from the Morphagene goes into my mixer. Go into another reel. Yeah, and so that's how I use my Morphagene in my composition. So once I combine that, once I find which part of the piece I would like to highlight, I just combine that with my other section of the songs like this. And I find the perfect tune, perfect pitch I can use with the Morphagene. You can just use your ears to tune off the piece of the vocal, maybe other parts of the songs you'd like to tune it with the composition. And that's it. I hope you like it. And in the next part, in the part 2, I would like to talk about in doing live composition with the Morphagene and how I use my acoustic instrument and doing some kind of electroacoustic composition with my instrument and Morphagene, doing live looping and live composition. And yep, see you next time.